Okay, guys, so I came across this Dead Name X here Twitter page named AOP NBA, in which they went through every single team, showing the impact that those players are having on their team relative to their actual contract, right? So you will be shocked who's at the top of the Spurs list. Like it's gonna blow your mind who's the most valuable player for the Spurs based on their contract. You have no idea. You already know.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
Obviously, it's Malachi Branham. Obviously, Malachi Branham is the top of our. I mean, I'm joking, right? So before we take a look at the San Antonio Spurs and just see what's going on with them, big shout out to today's sponsor, BetUS, #1 sports book in the world. All you have to do is go to the link in my description and you'll receive 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,500. What does that mean? That means you put in $100, man. Boom, that's $125 to play with. Or, hold on, let me do my math. You put in $500, then that's $1,250 to play with. Pretty sure my math is right. So all you have to do is use the link in my description. Like I said, first 3 deposits up to $2,500. And another thing as well that I want to bring up is that we will be giving away, teaming up with BetUS, this is what happens, right? We will be giving away $125 to the first 5 people that sign up using my link. All you have to do is send me a message. Send me a message on Twitter with your account number, not your bank account number. Don't do that, okay? You can trust me, but don't trust me that much. Just send me your BetUS account number. Everyone gets an account number once you get on BetUS. And yeah, we'll hook you up. So the first 5 people will get $25, but we're giving away $125 total. So only 5 people, okay? Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, had to make sure the math was right on that one. So one I just wanted to show really quick is if you go to BetUS and you go to basketball, we already looked at like some Spurs ones like Defensive Player of the Year. Will Wemby end up getting a quadruple double before the season is over? But I wanted to look at March Madness because I'm going for NC State, and I was just trying to see what's the odds on that. So if I risk just $10, if they win, that's $32 right there. So that's the winnings. Risk 10, win 32. So yeah, pretty modest bet, I would say. But yeah, I'm going for NC State, so I might actually do this one. But yeah, so big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. And yeah, let's get into the content.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Okie doke. All right, let's look at this. Okay, let's look what's going on. So they start off with the Atlanta Hawks. If you guys are interested, if you're wondering, obviously this makes sense. So this is the value plus minus relative to the actual contract. So obviously DeJounte Murray's is pretty high. Bojanovic is pretty high. I don't know if you guys cared that much about that. We don't really care about the Nets. Let's see. Derek White, my God, look at this. Look at this relative to his contract, way outplaying his contract. He is way outplaying his contract. Okay. He is playing like a $25 million play. He is killing his contract right now. Doing a great job. Let's see here. Miles Bridges is the highest on the Hornets. Yeah, so we don't care. This is kind of sad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Chicago Bulls, this is really sad. This is really sad. My God, Alex Caruso is the top. That's really sad. Donovan Mitchell, obviously not really shocked there. Jared Allen having a positive impact there. Let's see, Luka Doncic. My God, he is. Whew. I don't know, man. The question that a lot of people have is it Luka or is it Jokic as far as the MVP this season? I would like Luka to win. But Jokic winning is not crazy, despite what Gilbert Arenas has to say. That was insane. That was an insane take. He said he was the worst MVP over the past 40 years. I have no idea what he's talking about. Who's Steve Nash? I don't know. Let's see. Nikola Jokic, obviously, doing his thing. Jonathan Kuminga, obviously doing his thing. Wait, where's Clay? Oh, dude. That's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Plus minus relative to his contract, that is terrible. I knew it would be low, but yeah, that's the worst on his team. Good God. All right, let's see. Şengün, we all could expect that. He was pretty doggone good, or he was playing pretty well. Tyrese Halliburton, he's been on a pretty dry spell. So this is as of March 12th. So this is a while ago, but my God, he's been on a dry spell. Let's see. Okay, let's just go to the Spurs. All right, we don't care about him. Wait, I do care about this. Okay. All right, let's see. San Antonio Spurs, where are you? Obviously, every single superstar is killing it for the team. Anthony Edwards, obviously. But if we go down to our San Antonio Spurs, here it is. So we got Wembanyama at number 1. I don't know why you guys thought it was going to be Malachi Branham. It is not. So Victor is absolutely killing it. His impact is ridiculous. He's playing far past his contract. Devin Vassell is doing a phenomenal job as well. I never understood people saying that the new extension on Devin Vassell, it's not everybody, but there was a few people that said that he was overpaid. I'm like, what are we talking about again? Who? Are we talking about the same Devin Vassell? I don't know. He's been great this season. Anyways, Trey Jones slightly playing past his contract, doing a good job, or relative to what he should be making. Let's see. Obviously, people talk so much trash about Jeremy Sohan, but I'm going to say this. So he's right dead spank in the middle as far as how much he's getting paid and the value plus minus that he's bringing. But the thing about Jeremy Sohan, dude, I don't think that we're really going to see his impact until he gets more talent around him, right? Like, and I don't mean that as in, you're building the team around Sohan. It's just that the way that he plays and how he needs to get other people involved, he basically just amplifies other people's talents, right? So he's more of a connector. He'll make people much better. He's great with those backdoor cuts. He makes the right reads. It's just that he's one of those guys that statistically is not going to look the prettiest. It's not going to look the best. But he's going to play phenomenal defense. And you get enough guys around him, and Jeremy Sohan, all you need him to do is just shoot him when we need you, okay? When it's late in the game and they're closing in to try to stop Wemby or trying to stop Devin Vassell or whatever that might be. Sohan, if you're open, just hit your 3, okay? We just want you to not be able to be left wide open. And he's done a phenomenal job of that this season. But I'm not surprised by any means that he's right dead spank in the middle. I wasn't expecting him to be outplaying his contract or nothing like that. Like, this makes sense. And as far as everyone else, I think, people have been very down on Zach Collins. Zach Collins has his ups and downs. Same as Cedi Osman, honestly. Like, I'm not crazy about, I think a big chunk of these guys are going to be gone, by the way. But I'm not crazy about, like, holding on to these players no matter what. But Cedi Osman has shown some promise. We just need more talent. I think we'll be just much better, and guys will look much better after this draft and after we get rid of a little bit of dead weight here. Keldon Johnson is, I'm the harsh. I know that I'm harsh on him, but there's a reason. I'm harsh on Keldon Johnson mainly because he's the longest tenured Spur. I say this all the time. Once you get to your 4th, 5th season, I start to be a little bit more critical. Devin Vassell, people say, well, why don't you give Devin Vassell the same amount of heat that you give Keldon? This is why. Because, and this is just the eye test. I didn't need this. Devin Vassell has been playing well. He's been playing well. He's one of our better players. Like, I don't know. One of our best players, actually. He's our second best player on the team. And, yeah, I mean, if our second best player was a scrub, sure, I would talk trash. I wouldn't talk trash, but I would critique. But no, Devin Vassell is doing a great job, and yeah, I have no concerns there. But Keldon Johnson being this low is a little concerning, especially with what you expected from him. And with the addition of Victor Wembanyama, you would think that it would make him even better. Hey girl, you just wondering what we talking about? You just wondering what we talking about? Oh, she's rubbing herself on me. But yeah, and I joked about it earlier, but yeah, Malachi Branham is the lowest on this list, so he's not doing too hot, but he's shown promise here and there, so we'll see. So the Spurs got a lot to talk about this offseason. There's a lot of different moves that's going to have to be made, and I would not be surprised by any means if we see, Devontae Graham, Keldon, Chetty, and Zach gone. Like, I would not be surprised by that by any means. I kind of don't know what to do with Bassey, honestly, only because he's never healthy. Like, I think he actually will benefit a lot, because one of the three things I said that the Spurs need is a backup center who can play some defense. And I think Bassey can do that, but he's just never healthy. So I don't know what you do. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun offseason, dude. I'm actually, like, as much as I'm enjoying watching the Spurs, I'm looking forward to the offseason, like, even more than these last few games. So anyways, I will get with you guys later, man. Until next time, bye.